I'm just hurt. I'm devastated.
89-year-old E. Flynn Menius Jr. of Hartsville says he's never been more saddened in his life. The decorated World War II veteran had his world turned upside down about 3 weeks ago.
I said, I can't believe anything like this has happened.
Menius was stunned to learn his name was mentioned in a 14,000-page file called the Perversion Files. The Boy Scouts of America kept the confidential listing of accused child molesters who were troop leaders and volunteers with the Boy Scouts. Menius was one of 6 cases in our area listed in the files.
But see, I had no idea my name was on any such a list. Nobody never told me that.
Menius was Scoutmaster for Troop 512 in Hartsville from 1952 to 1964. In this letter, now made public in the Perversion Files, dated April 21, 1964, it says a troop committee removed Menius as Scoutmaster after 12 years for committing acts of perversion against 5 of his scouts.
And I have no idea who they were because there were 70 boys in that troop.
The letter says a father of 2 of the boys complained, and his complaint was substantiated by 3 others, all members of Troop 512. The committee says it followed up on the complaint and found it to be true, but the scouts' parents did not want to prosecute, so Menius was never arrested or charged. He tells me the first he ever heard of this letter was after the Perversion Files were released.
I never received that letter, and I've looked through my files and I don't have it.
Menius does have a copy of this letter he wrote to his scouts and parents on April 6, 1964. In it, he resigned as Scoutmaster, citing conflicts with his job as an electrical engineer.
I resigned because of business reasons. I changed jobs, and the job was taking me out of town, sometimes out of the country, very often, and I would miss scout meetings, and I don't think a scout leader should miss the meetings.
He went on to serve on a board for a North Carolina children's home until a few years ago. He was voted Hartsville Citizen of the Year in 1960. Menius received the Boy Scouts' highest award, the Silver Beaver, and he's listed on the State Fire Marshal's Hall of Fame. Menius says he's never sexually abused, molested, or committed a perverted act on any child. He tells me he's gone through rigorous background checks to adopt 4 older children and become a foster parent to 15 kids.
Oh, I love children greatly. I always have.
And he tells me what hurts him so deeply now is that some people may believe otherwise, even though he has the support of his son and friends.
And I run into people every day, and they come up and give me a hug and say they don't believe a word of it. And I say, thank you. But it shouldn't be necessary for him to even have to say that.
But he questions if the allegations have tarnished the reputation he's built up over nearly 90 years.
I remember Shakespeare. He said, the evil that men do live after them. The good is often interred with their bones. Well, there wasn't any evil, but somebody said there was.
E. Flynn Menius Jr. believes those who know him will see past what's in the Perversion Files and into the good he says he's done, the lives he says he's impacted, and the love he tells me he has for the Boy Scouts of America. In Hartsville, Tanya Brown, News Channel 15.